is that Savage Vlogger back with another live stream. And if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys hit that red subscribe button. As in this live stream, I figured I'd go live for a little bit. So hope everybody's having a good 2026 so far for the first 10 days of the year already, if you can believe that. But I figured I'd go live for a little bit today. Um, so make sure you guys do leave a like as well, and subscribe if you are new. Um, so yeah, um, so if you guys haven't seen any of my previous stuff, I do have a podcast which is a shorts podcast, which I have now. Um, so yeah, I started that the other day. I think so. I think it did. Yesterday or the other, or might have been yesterday because I know I did the um um I know what is it? I think it was yesterday. Was it not? I think so. I think so. Is it one dislike? Whatever. Not gonna really bother by that. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say the 9th, which was yesterday. So yeah. Um, but yeah, which that seems to be doing pretty well so far. Just through the first 2 episodes, which I hope you guys have enjoyed. I know it's only got 2 episodes, which I will be probably talking about the national championship in the next episode. So, uh, just be ready for that. Honestly, um, so yeah. Um, but I think tomorrow, I don't know. I might be having a silent live tomorrow. I'm not really sure yet if I am or not. So it's probably just gonna be a silent live. Honestly, is probably what's gonna happen. But so yeah. Um, but I'm not gonna really chat on the stream. So yeah. Let's see. I will possibly at some point. I don't know when the first gaming live stream will be. It'll probably be sometime today. I'm not sure, but you guys will see. I might have it today. Just I don't know, just do it, just have it there, so it's there and whatnot. So yeah. Um. So yeah. I don't know. I'll have to. Um. I'll have to. Probably. I could do it tomorrow. I mean, there's a chance I could just do it tomorrow. Um. So that's always an option too. Uh. But like I said, I don't know who's gonna come in to the stream today, so I'll put up a community post, just just to say that I'm live, which I should be live already. Um, so let me just make sure I am, and yes, I am. Um, so let me um, let me throw in a community post real quick. Um, so I was supposed to do that real quick. So let me, which I probably will do my playoff predictions in the stream today. So, um, yeah, um, so I'm gonna do that. Um, and then I'll type my predictions in the comment in the chat. So let me so I'm gonna do this right now. So community post up and ready. And then I probably will. I'm actually gonna screen record it too, so you guys can see my predictions. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go on a channel I don't really use anymore. So yeah. Now I'm just gonna reload it real quick. All right. So I'm hoping I can just get this up and ready. Wait, Super Bowl Tiger Super Bowl score. No, I can't. No, it's not gonna let me. Whatever. All right, so time to do my NFC, both my playoff predictions. So I'm just gonna screen record this so you guys can actually see my predictions too. So, um, so for the first game, if I can just do that, so get it. I don't know why it's being weird. Um, there we go. Hopefully it'll work. All right, let me screen record so you guys can. It's probably going to be labeled as a short, if anything. Um, so it's gonna probably be like a minute anyways. So that's probably what it's gonna be. So first game up on the list we have the Rams and the Panthers. I think that's on tomorrow, but I'm not gonna go based off of the times. So we have I'm gonna do my entire playoff predictions right now. So I'm gonna take the Patriots over the Chargers, if it'll let me choose New England here, who will go on to the second round. That's what I think. And then we'll have for the other AFC game, we have the Bills and the Jaguars. I'll take Buffalo. I'm gonna take Buffalo in that one, and then for Houston, Pittsburgh, I'm gonna take Houston in that one. So now for the NFC side of things, I'll take the I'm gonna take the Bears over the Packers. Honestly, I don't really. I mean, yeah, the Packers are seventh seed again. But I'm gonna take the Bears in that one. Eagles, 49ers. I'm gonna take the 49ers. As much as I don't like the 49ers, I'm gonna take the 49ers in that one. And then Rams and Panthers. I'm gonna take the Rams in that one. So and then on to the second round, the divisional round. For right now, for my predictions, we have for like going on to the second round, we have the Rams at the Bears, the Seahawks, the 49ers, the Seahawks, the Bills at the Broncos, and the Patriots at the Texans at the Patriots. So for the Bears and the Rams, I'm gonna take the Rams. Seahawks, 49ers. I'm gonna take the Seahawks in that one. I trust the Seahawks more against San Francisco. Then Broncos, Bills. Honestly, I'm gonna take Buffalo. Honestly, I'm gonna take Buffalo over the Broncos. Honestly, as much as you know how good Denver is this year, I don't really trust them right now. So I'm gonna take Buffalo over Denver, and then Houston over New England. And Houston, New England. I'm gonna take the Patriots. So I think that'll be a good game. But I'm gonna take the Patriots in that one. And then for the conference championship games, I'm gonna go the Rams over the Seahawks, and the Bills over the Rams. And for my Super Bowl champions this year, I'm gonna take the Rams over the Bills for Super Bowl 60. So that is my playoff predictions, right there. So I'm gonna take the Rams over the Bills, honestly. But you know what? It's gonna be fine. So there you guys have it. My playoff predictions. Um, I probably could have just done the first round, honestly. But that's what I think is gonna end up happening. Honestly, um, anything can go. Honestly, I mean, it's possibly anything. But it's gonna be well. The video is gonna be short, anyways. Like I want to see Buffalo make the Super Bowl, and I want to see the Rams make it simply because I want to see Buffalo make it because I want to see Josh Allen actually play in a Super Bowl. And everybody knows Matt Stafford has played in the Super Bowl with the Rams, which he has won. Um, so he has he has like playoff credentials, but I don't know. I want to see Buffalo go all the way this year. Um, that's just because of New York, but I want to see Buffalo actually, with the playoffs without Mahomes or Lamar Jackson. I just want to see, I just simply want to see Josh Allen actually go to the big game and actually get the Super Bowl experience with that, where the playoffs, or a year without Mahomes or Lamar Jackson in the playoffs. I think that if Buffalo wants to win the Super Bowl, this is the year for them to do it. And honestly, I I think that I genuinely think that if Buffalo were to actually like if and when like if Buffalo screws this up at all, then I think their Super Bowl windows are closed. The Super Bowl window for Buffalo is closed, honestly. And I honestly though, like I feel like Josh Allen. I mean, yeah, he deserves a Super Bowl, but I feel like Matt Stafford deserves a second one. I mean, yeah, it's gonna help out his. And honestly, if he wins the MVP, about his Hall of Fame resume, but I think him getting the second ring will help out his as well. I mean, I mean, I don't know. I just think that Matt Stafford deserves another ring more than anybody who has, and who deserves an as a who and anybody who's in the playoffs right now who has a ring, which I think is only see, I'm trying to think. I think it's only Jalen Hurts that's in the playoffs. That's who has. Well, let's see, because there's no Burrow either, so you got to figure that out too. There's no Joe Burrow or Lamar Jackson or Pat Mahomes. Um, so I'm gonna. I don't think there's any team in the playoffs right now that I can think of. Well, no, Jacksonville hasn't made it. The Chargers have made it, so they've had Super Bowl experience, Super Bowl. So they've been to one. Sean Payton's been to one. I know that. Let's see. Panthers have been to one. The Packers have been to one recently. None of us, the 49. I know about Brock Purdy's been to a couple, or like only one. Um, but it's only like one quarterback. It's two quarterbacks who have a ring that are in the playoffs right now. That's Matt Stafford and like two quarterbacks right now. Jalen Hurts and Matt Stafford are the only two quarterbacks right now in the playoffs that have a ring already. And well, Rodgers too. I should say Aaron Rodgers. Um, so the only two quarterbacks in the NFC that have a ring, the only quarterback in the AFC that Buffalo really has to worry about is Aaron Rodgers or Drake May, because Drake May already beat them this season. So did Josh Allen, who beat Drake May. Both teams are split. I think that would make a great AFC Championship game, or a great divisional game, or that's an AFC Championship game. I think that'll be a good game. But I think this year's Buffalo's year to actually go all the way. Yeah, I think it'll be a really good game for the Super Bowl if whoever makes it. You know, but yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's weird. Uh, that that have a ring. Um, and surprisingly, Mahomes is the only quarterback who's actually no. Trying to think, like only player, like only quarterback that I can think of that has more than two rings that's currently playing. Like only quarterback. Trying to think who else is playing that has two rings or more. That's that. What I can't remember. No, you see, Rodgers has got one. Stafford's got one. Jalen Hurts has got one. Who else? What are the quarterbacks who's playing right now has a Super Bowl? Um, Brady's retired, so he doesn't count. Um, Yeah, I can't remember who else has won the Super Bowl because the Chiefs three-peated. Trying to think. No, that I can't. I think Mahomes is the only quarterback that's playing that has more than 2 rings. Has multiple. The only quarterback that I can think of that has multiple rings right now. Like he was an active quarterback in the NFL. I mean, Brady has 7. I mean, Breeze only has the 1. Let's see. Troy Aikman's got 3. Roger Staubach's got 2. Um, and then yeah, that's I don't know. I can't as um that truthfully has more than 2 rings that's currently playing right now. That's not Mahomes. You know. Excuse me. But I don't know. I'll probably look it up in a minute. Um, but yeah, I mean, it's gonna be a really weird playoff picture without Patrick Mahomes or Lamar Jackson, or for that matter, well, Joe Burrow. Not really. Uh, I mean, can you like really blame me though? Like for thinking Buffalo's gonna go to the Super Bowl, which honestly I think they will. Now, do I think Josh Allen deserves to go to the Super Bowl? Yes. But I don't think it'll be like nearly like I think it'll be a really good Super Bowl depending on who makes it. Um and it's gonna be really weird, not seeing Mahomes or Lamar Jackson, or even Mahomes by that point, even in an AFC championship game. I mean, at this point it's just really weird to me that we don't have a playoff without Mahomes or Lamar Jackson, especially Joe Burrow for that matter. I mean, like last year, I remember the Bengals made the playoffs for like 3 straight years or something, and I know that one of those years was the Super Bowl year, so that'll be this year will be interesting though. I think this year will be interesting, not to say the least. I think this year's Super Bowl will be a one to remember because there's no Mahomes, and the fact that Josh Allen's the only player, well, is like the only like quarterback that I know of, like out of like 2018 onwards. Well, in the AFC, I should say, because I know Burrow was made an AFC championship back to back years. Josh Allen's made an AFC championship twice. Came close. Burrow went to the Super Bowl, so we can't really classify Burrow because he's been to a Super Bowl. Second year in the league too. It's crazy to think that was like 5 years ago. Um, but 4 years ago, I should say, because the Super Bowl's played in the calendar year following the regular season. But 5 seasons ago, I should say, the 2021 season. But it's like Josh Allen has come close. I mean, Dak Prescott hasn't even made a championship game yet, which at some point I honestly hope that my favorite team does, the Cowboys. I honestly hope they do make it at some point in the future. But it's really gonna be weird. Um, just to me, without having Lamar or Mahomes in the playoffs, I mean, I think that, like I said earlier in the stream, like I think this year is and will be the like I think Josh Allen has more of a chance this year to go to the Super Bowl and win it than he probably will next year, because we don't know if the Chiefs are going to be good, if the Chiefs are going to be bad, or the Ravens are going to be good or bad. So who knows? Like honestly, who knows what's going to happen with that? I mean, it's like what else as a Bills fan can you do to I think this year if Buffalo wins it, Like they got to go through the red hot Broncos, the red hot Patriots, especially Jacksonville, the red hot Jaguars, and in the first round too, because the Jaguars are hot, like red hot. And honestly, I think Buffalo. I think Buffalo could make some serious noise in the playoffs this year. I mean, even if they make it, you know, it's one thing. But if they manage to win it, I would be not only would I be happy, but I would feel like Bills fans have waited so long for the Bills to make the Super Bowl, and like because see, I'm a Cowboys fan, and I'm rooting for Buffalo in the playoffs. Not just because, well, not only because of New York, but obviously they're the only team in New York, so they're the only NFL team because the Giants and the Jets play in New Jersey. So, obviously, I'm gonna root for Buffalo in the playoffs. So, yeah, that'll be interesting. Nonetheless, honestly, and and I think I think that the Eagles could potentially be Eagles Bills, honestly. But right now, those are my predictions for the playoffs. So you got the videos right. It should already be up by now. It should already be uploaded. But I um I'm I'm very curious to see who comes out of the AFC to represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. I am very much wondering who's going to represent the AFC. I mean, there's a clear couple of favorites. Um, like come out of the come out of the NFC. I mean, let's see. The Bears could possibly make it. I mean, not it's not. I mean, it's likely for that to happen, but could it happen? Yes. Will it happen? Probably not. But I think the Bears would be a surprise for the Super Bowl. I mean, to have to go play the Packers in the first round, which I think is tonight, and then having to play whoever they got to play next round, which if they win, they probably got to play the Eagles, which who they already beat this year. And honestly, though, like the NFL is like I was to say the Packers and the Bears play tonight, so now you got to wonder who's gonna win the NFC this year. I mean, like I said, I'm taking the Rams and the Bills for the Super Bowl, and the Rams win. But I don't know. It's gonna be so weird not having to see Mahomes and the AFC Championship again for the first time in his career, like ever. Like every year that I can remember, like Mahomes has made the NFC Championship game every year in his career, except his rookie year he didn't really play, but every year of his what was it 9 years now? Yeah, of his 9 year career, 8 of those 9 years he's made the AFC Championship game. Eight. See, eight of his NFL seasons right now, he has made 8 consecutive AFC Championship games from 2018 all the way up until last year for the 2024 season. Now, keep that in mind or maybe seven, because 7 years, seven NFL, 7 seasons or 8 seasons, or whatever it was. So you got 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So that's seven of his 9 NFL careers. Of his NFL career, he did not make the AFC Championship game. So I should say like seven of his. Well, he played a little bit his rookie year that I know of. But I mean, he's like Mahomes is so electric in the playoffs. Like he knows how to get out of bad situations. Like believe me on this. Like I'm not a Chiefs fan, like by any means, but I don't know. I think like I mean where do you even go from here if you're the Chiefs? I mean, where do you even go from here? I mean, like Mahomes is going to be out for probably because he had a torn ACL, so he's probably going to be out for a pretty good chunk of next season with the torn ACL. Nobody knows if Travis Kelce's retiring or not. So who knows what's going to happen with that? Um, so I I'm waiting to see what happens um with how that goes. Um, so yeah, uh, so I think that um, it'll be really 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 interesting uh to see who comes out to win the Super Bowl this year. I mean, we can see the Eagles win it all again. I mean, it's very, very, very likely that some of these teams who don't have much playoff experience in the last 5 or 6 years. I mean, the last time the Bears haven't made the playoffs since the 2020 season. So, and I mean this is like the first time the Bears have won the division since like 2018, and that was like 8 years ago now. But I'm excited to see like who comes out of the NFC and the AFC. I don't know. I think the NFC will be very exciting this year in terms of like who gets to the Super Bowl, who moves on to the next round. Like as much as I want to see the Eagles lose in the playoffs, like do I think it's possible? It's possible though. It's very possible. It is very possible to see what happens in the playoffs. Um, you know, but I would like to see what happens. You know, I do I think that the Bears have a shot to make the Super Bowl? I would say yeah, but they got to deal with the Packers. They got to deal with the Eagles, who they beat, and the 49ers, who they lost to. And they got to deal with Seattle. If they have to play in Seattle in the championship game, which is very likely. With being the 2 seed, but it's gonna be a very weird playoff picture this year, especially in the AFC. I mean, the Eagles, Rams, and Packers are kind of a regular, like the regular teams to make the playoffs. The Buccaneers. I don't know. The Buccaneers kind of. I don't know. I don't really know what really happened with the Bucks this year. I mean, like the Bucks. I mean, from being like I don't know, like they were good for like a while with Baker, for like Baker Mayfield for like a couple years, and then they and then this year they kind of fell off, you know, and I mean yeah they went 8-9. I mean yeah, but then they lose the tiebreaker to you know Atlanta, who I think swept Tampa Bay, and Carolina swept Atlanta and beat Tampa Bay. So but then again, I think the Panthers did sweep the Saints, and so did the Buccaneers. I know the Saints. I don't know how that would have worked out. I think that would have went to wait. The Panthers did sweep the Saints, did they not? I know. I think they did. Um, see, because the Panthers could have very easily went 10-7 towards the end of their schedule. If they didn't lose to Tampa Bay the last couple of weeks of the season. Standings. Let's see. Let's see. I want to see here. So let's see. Okay. I was gonna say I know they beat Atlanta. Let's see. They did beat Green Bay, so they probably That would have helped them if they went 9. If they went 10-7, if the Packers didn't tie Dallas, and they lost to San Francisco. Oh no, the Saints beat them. Never mind. So both teams did beat. Oh no, the Saints swept the Panthers. So the Bucks would have gotten in if the Saints would have won. So yeah, I thought it was like the other way around, honestly. But yeah, whatever. But but yeah. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this stream, this little football talk stream that I did. So I'm gonna let's do this as a sports stream. Yeah, I'll do it with thumbnail later. But other than that, I mean, it's and one of these times I'm gonna do an open topic stream, which I might do open topic Tuesdays. Which I used to do, but the MLB season's starting to come up in about a month. The start of the season or whatever. As the Dodgers are back-to-back champions, the MLB. So yeah, this will be entertaining to see if the Dodgers go for a three-peat. This will be. I think they'll. I think they'll. I think they have I think they might have what it takes to go for a three-peat. Honestly, I honestly might want to see that. I could see it happening. I could see that happening, like a lot. I could even see like somebody from the American League winning it this year for the baseball. You know, but yeah, so yeah, it's we just got done with the Chiefs dynasty. I think the Dodgers are gonna start getting their dynasty to go. I think they're kind of already in one because let's see, they've been to the World Series a lot, and I think because 2023 was the only World Series that didn't feature the Dodgers or the since 2020 they were the only think 2017 Houston versus LA, 2018 Boston versus LA. This is the Dodgers, by the way. And then I could probably pull up. I'm gonna pull up a World Series. So we'll go MLB. Let's see. I want to see. I think it was. I gotta take a look because I don't see. Well, I want to go last 10 World Series. Uh, World Series winners. All right. So, let's see. Here we go. All right. So from 2017 to 2025. All right. We had the Houston Astros versus the versus the Dodgers. The Houston Astros won by banging on trash cans, which everybody knew. Then we had the Red Sox taking on the Astros. Then we had the Nationals beating the Astros because the Red Sox beat the Dodgers in 2018. I mean, this is the Astros. Then we had the Dodgers beating the Rays. No, 2020. Yeah, 2023 was the only one that didn't feature the Dodgers or the Astros. Then 2021 was the Braves and the Astros. 2020 was the Dodgers and the Rays. The Braves won it. Then 2022 was the Astros winning it over the Phillies. 2023 the Rangers winning it over the Diamondbacks. And then 2024 the Dodgers winning it over the Yankees. And this year again the Dodgers winning it. So, the last time the Dodgers and the Astros did not play in the World Series was 2000. We haven't played that. Nobody and I'm gonna tell you the last time that the Dodgers or the Astros were not featured in the World Series was 2016. So yeah, that was the Dodgers and the Astros have appeared in, let's see, I think 8 There's 8 out of the last 7 out of the last 8, I think. At least one of those teams has appeared in the World Series. Only the one time, 2017, they faced off. But I'm gonna count that up for you guys right now. See, we have 1, 2, 3. Wait, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 2025. So yeah, 8 out of the last 7. So 8 out of the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 8 out of the last 9 World Series have featured the Dodgers or the Astros or both in the 2017. But yeah, so I think in this stream, I think I am going to wrap it up here, everybody. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one. So peace out, everybody.